Hello, I'm Judy Vitale. This is your weekly horoscopes at work from Read the... Okay. Hi, I'm Judy Vitale. This is your weekly horoscope at work from readthestars.com. So, there's an eclipse this week, Tuesday. Got it? In Taurus, a solar eclipse in Taurus. And what it means is that the sun is going to be obscured for a while, and that feeling of nice calm platitude that we've had for the last week or so is going to kind of morph a little bit for a day before and after the eclipse. So if you already noticed on Monday, people were feeling a little bit more protective, worrying a little bit more than usual, getting into that side of Taurus that's maybe not as nice and even and protective in a good way, but more like kind of nervous and wondering what's going to happen next, how we're going to do this, and how a Taurus person can get that way, believe it or not. And that's the side of Taurus that we're likely to see as the eclipse comes in. There'll be also some events that occur that really mark a time of change in our lives. So as long as we can roll with the change and do what we need to do in order to accommodate it, we're going to be fine. So don't get all hung up or worried just because there's an eclipse. I don't ever want you to do that. On Wednesday, we're going to have another one of those nasty void of course moon days. And what that's going to consist of is just a feeling that whatever you try to set out and do, it just doesn't get accomplished. And that's because the moon isn't making contact with any of the other planets. And so it's kind of hard for us to communicate with them because the moon is sort of our intermediary for the other planets. On Thursday, the moon will slide into Gemini, which will be fabulous for us because all kinds of communication will be favored. But best of all, it's going to be perfect for anything creative that we want to do. We've got Neptune, Mars, and Uranus all working with the moon in one way or another on Wednesday, and that's going to result in imagination, action, and inspiration. So go for it. This is probably the best day of the week, Thursday, okay? On Friday, we have the moon void, of course, all blessed day again. We're having a lot of that lately. It has to do with the way that the other planets are positioned. They're like early on in the signs, and so the moon, after it gets past a certain point, can't make aspects with them and can't connect with them. So the Venus will go into Aries, okay? That will allow people to become a little bit more assertive and aggressive about the way that they express their friendship and love. So it's a good time to initiate any kind of romantic endeavor that you might be into. So that's a great time. And that is Friday. And also we have Mercury opposite Saturn. It's a reserved speaking time. People will not maybe show their whole hand when they express themselves. But, try to be open. Just, keep your logic. And I think that things will be fine for Friday. Saturday, we have the Cancer moon. People will be indulging in food and drink, and they'll also be indulging in their emotions. People get a little bit weepy and whiny and nostalgic during the Cancer moon, and I am a Cancer, so I can tell you it's true. We really are that way most of the time, and people also, their moods will change very swiftly during this time. It's great for, sharing recipes, cooking, and seeing family. That sort of thing will be great under the Cancer moon. And then we have Sun trine Pluto on the same day. So there's a healing feeling, or a feeling of being able to transform our ability to protect our interests on Saturday. Then on Sunday, we have the Cancer moon again. And it will be opposite Pluto this time, the moon opposite Pluto, square Uranus and conjunct Jupiter. This is going to stir up that Grand Cardinal Cross that everybody was making all the noise about last week. What happened to you during the Grand Cardinal Cross? Well, it's likely to kind of stir up again this Sunday. So do your best to stay calm and just, go with whatever changes you think you have to make. Okay? Because that's really what this whole time period is about, how ready we are to make some changes in our lives. How did all of that work out for you, by the way? You can send me an email at Judy, J-U-D-I, at readthestars.com. I would love to hear from you. You can comment to the video, or if you'd like, you can get a private video reading with me. Just go to readthestars.com, click on private video reading, fill out the form. I send you a little PayPal invoice for $19.95. And then after you send in your payment, I send you the link to just our video. Only you and I can see it, and it's a reading of me actually looking at your chart, nothing else, no canned stuff, nothing. It's just you and me. And if you want something even more extensive, you can come to the Journeys of Life bookstore in Pittsburgh and visit me in the Shady Side section. I appear there 3-4 times a month for, afternoons and evenings. So I would love to see you there. And also, I'm available for private readings on the phone and on Skype and all kinds of fun stuff. So I hope I'll hear from you really, really soon. Take care and keep on reading those stars.